yeah. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me not. Less is checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me not. Less is checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God. Never fold, never ever fold, never ever stone a rolling stone till I'm in Rolling Stone. Bet I'm close to gold, need a place, need a safer bank. I've been saving change, I need some space. Chatting in my face, get from around my way. Ayy, what you saying, where you at now? I swear that once I leave my city, never coming back down. Wait, from pushing tapes to glowing up around the map now. Real hot summer, keep my cool, I never act out. Ayy, yes indeed, recognize what you want may not be what you need. Won't take control of me, but I got mouths to feed. Hustle smart, not hard to still get it by any means. Please, never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me not. Less is checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me not. Less is checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God. Had to get it by myself. Bad decisions had me living down in hell. Paranoia, so I keep it by my belt. Losing sleep, I know this lean won't be no help. Nah, it's no contest, S on my chest. Whole squad gon' flex, yeah, you know that's set. They had mentioned competition, I'm here like, what's that? Heard your last 2 tracks, you're not eating all that. Pockets swole on me, since 15, haters been tryna roll on me. Move smarter, no drama, you know, homie. Whole team round me, ready on go, homie. Yeah, you know, homie. Ay, never not, never under yard, never ever.
My name is Dominic Urrutia.
Sim Nelson here. I don't really got a fight name or a nickname. I'm kind of waiting on someone to gift me one of those.
My name is Brandon Basney. My fight name is The Standing Bear.
So my name is Paxton Yang. Well, my middle name is actually my Hmong name. Chatsu means good skill. Last name is Yang.
I'm from Fresno, California. It's known for agriculture and big Hispanic community.
I'm from a small Native American tribe called Red Cliff at the very top of the state of Wisconsin, right on the shores of Lake Superior and Apostle Islands.
Nice town in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Wearing the shirt actually.
Known for the pack.
Known for the pack, all my Packer fans out there.
Right now.
Fish, beautiful scenery. We have a nice casino, I guess.
I'm originally from Madison, Wisconsin, and I lived there my whole life. And I just moved up in Stevens Point here about a year ago, and this is my 2nd year being here.
I'm doing what's called pancreation, so since I'm under 18, I can't fight with headshots, I can't do full-on MMA, so it's basically an amateur MMA match without headshots.
Yeah, so March 11th, I think a little less than 2 weeks now. Coming up here in town, actually, Stevens Point, the Holiday Inn. So get your tickets if you already haven't.
And that's Pure FC 22.
Yep, Pure FC 22. Shout out Jay Clip, shout out Zach Otto.
And you are an MMA fighter, but for this upcoming bout, you're doing a kickboxing match. Is that right?
Correct.
I am doing MMA. My background, I actually wrestled back then, though. I started as a freshman in high school, and ever since then I transitioned to MMA. I trained the Chosen Few before I came here, though, which is located in Madison, and then I decided to move up here and find a different, lifestyle changing and also find different background to make my skill set better.
Yeah, I've been training for about 2.5 years now. Started off playing football, so I've always been an athlete. Played a lot of sports growing up and never really didn't play a sport, so I've always had that athletic background. Started off here playing football at the University of Stevens Point. Didn't really like how things were going. wasn't really my thing anymore. Fell out of love with it, kind of thing. You know how that goes. So I wanted to stay in shape and have something like a hobby, keep me busy. Fell into fighting.
Okay, so currently I fight in the middleweight division. This fight will be a catch weight at 200 pounds. I have a Muay Thai style with jiujitsu and boxing, wrestling, some karate. I didn't learn through classes and stuff, but little lessons that are passed on to me. I have very all-around style, but mostly striking and grappling.
I'd consider my style of fighting to be a striker. I like striking. I grew up doing karate since I was 4 years old, and that's where the striking comes from. And I'm fighting at 175. They don't really do weight classes when you're under 18, like super strict ones, but that's around the weight I'll be fighting at.
But I just knew that, you know, through all the things that my family we've been through, though, we knew that we were fighters at the first place. So, for instance, my dad came here when he was an orphan from the Vietnam War. My mother came here as a refugee in the refugee camp, and yeah, you know, they were fighters and they didn't left the home until they have to, though. But they never, you know, giving up wasn't an option. Down was an option.
And have you always wanted to be a fighter?
I like to tell this story when people ask me this. I was born 3 months premature. I was kind of fighting for an opportunity at life and that kind of thing. So I've always been like a fighter spiritually, but I just recently made this decision of becoming a fighter once I started progressing through the ranks of Muay Thai pretty quick. I started catching on to the movements. I've always been an athlete, so that part wasn't really an issue for me. I had a long talk with my coach and sensei, Jason Mentz, and I just kind of sat down and told him, like, hey, I want to be a fighter. So that's kind of how that turned out.
So when I was a kid, I would get beat up a lot just for being soft. I was chubby. I was kind and like a sweet child. I still am. But yeah, when I was growing up, I just get beat up a lot. So I decided to learn how to fight, be good at fighting, I guess, when I was a younger kid. But I didn't really get into mixed martial arts until I watched Diego Sanchez versus Clay Guida, and that's what lit the fire in me. After that, I was locked on. I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
I want to shout out to my uncle Airborne, though, that's sponsoring me. I want to shout out to Modified Cuts, though, and also I want to shout out to Mama Mai's Noodles as well. And yeah, and I also want to shout out to the gym CWB for helping out the guys and everything. And I want to shout out to my family and friends thanks for supporting me.
Shout out to my mom. It'll be her birthday on the 11th, so that'll be super lit. Shout out to all the people that train with me. Shout out Sensei Jason, Ariel, CWB Fight Team, Julian, Elite Team Jiu-Jitsu, and actually, yeah, Alleviate Wellness down the road. They've been awesome with helping me out with some sponsorships here and there. And shout out to my family.
Do you want to do any shout outs to anybody? Or do you have any sponsors that you'd like to mention?
No, not right now.
Your dad's out in the car? You're not going to just shout out to your dad out there?
Yeah,
He drives you to class every day?
My dad's out in the car. My dad takes me everywhere. He supports me a lot. Shout out to him.
So I want to shout out to Alleviate Wellness. They've helped me out a lot. They give me muscle creams and stuff and help keep me at an easy level of pain rather than just always at my threshold. They help me recover, help me with other stuff. Arbor Lane Tree Care for always hooking me up with new gear. Thank you, love you, man. Sam, you're awesome. Sensei Jason, Master Ariel, thank you for everything you guys have taught me. Thank you. I'm going to use it. I'm going to fight hard. Hopefully knock this guy out. And my teammates and family at CWB, couldn't be doing this without y'all.
Check my repertoire, don't check me, nah. Let's just check some involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God. So next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me now. Unless it's checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God. So next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me now. Unless it's checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God.